Mago, button check, sweet.
Yep, just checking buttons. Yeah, so maybe these guys, if they have that Fudo connection, maybe they play against each other all the time too. Could be.
So the thing is, Itazan beat Wolfchrome. He's having a good day.
Yeah.
And for the reason that I mentioned before, if he's got the hot hand, I would give him a slight edge, just because we know that they both know the matchup, and Mago, of the two Feilongs that are in the discussion, let's just throw all that out the window.
I don't know why we're even talking about that, as if we forgot that Mago was a Sagat player in Vanilla and that he's kept that character around. And this is the time to go to Sagat.
Wow.
Against one of the best Zangiefs in the world.
But this is like your homie, though. You guys came from Japan together.
Hey, we're in top 32 of EVO now. In fact, we're the round after that, so we're in top 24, I guess, right now. This is crunch time. You do what you got to do at this point.
Business time.
And, I'm sad to see this from Itazan's perspective, because this is one of the worst matchups in the game. It's a horrible matchup. So tough to get around, and Mago's one of the best at it. So it's a tough look, but if you're Mago, it's the right choice.
Yeah.
It's tough because Zangief really has a hard time getting around Tiger Minefield. His jumps can't deal with it well. His buttons can't. If he ducks the high Tiger at the last second, he still takes the block. He still takes the chip damage. So just all these things. If he even hits EX Green Hand, it's not that big of a deal because he puts Sagat at the exact range that Sagat wants to be.
Big grab, though. Oh!
He knows that's not a real block stun.
That's huge.
Itazan with the back grab. That's kind of going to blow up his positioning.
But he still gets the jabs. And Mago doesn't have 2 meters.
That's punishable. Yes, and he knows it. Of course, Itabashi Zangief has been one of the best Zangief players since Vanilla Street Fighter 4.
Tell you what, man, that grab through the fireball sealed it. After that, he didn't have any meters, so he didn't have any more get off me. Oh, and now it's the executional inputs coming out from Mago already. The psychological effects might be coming into play here. It doesn't look clean.
That craziness in the corner, that could have been better on both sides.
Doesn't look clean, but Itazan is very patient.
Not punishable.
Mago seems to have settled down. He's got him at fireball range.
Oh! No!
He knew. He knew. The wry smile on Itazan's face as he tried to slip one in, but Mago was ready for it.
And that's not just the damage that itself it deals. You got to think about all this damage he takes trying to get back in as damage effectively dealt by the Ultra.
Yeah. He worked that hard to get in. He gambled. Didn't pay off for him, so he's going to lose the round.
And Sagat can just use stand around us. He doesn't even have to go into the air to risk an Ultra 2. Ultra 2 as Gief against Sagat is really more about pressuring Sagat. If you get a knockdown or some up-close situation, you have to make him guess, bad guesses, ground or air. As far as on the way in, it's not that useful.
Nice transition to the Tiger Knee. We talked about this earlier on the other stream, the fireballs versus Zangief. We saw this matchup earlier. He pokes you out with the fireballs, and it's finally when you get up there and you get to do something, he switches it up with the Tiger Knee. You're trying to focus through the fireball or what have you, then you get blown up and thrown all the way back across the screen.
Yep.
Oh!
Huge chance now. Itazan into the corner, and he goes for a grab. What a jump forward timing by Mago to get out of the corner, and now to chase down Sagat as Gief to the other side. You are going to take damage on the way.
He's up back, and then Itazan is just going to have to walk into stuff. But he's got enough life to do it. He's not out of this just yet, and he's still got that Ultra 2. Great EX. Perfectly timed as Itazan was going for the focus. Great read from Mago. He's burnt up his meters.
Hey, Itazan without any good options right now. Yeah, it was time for craziness, and it didn't pay off.
If he can burn the meters and Itazan is half screen or more, he's cool. He's comfortable.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Okay.
Oh, he's going for the focus.
Okay. Gets the 360 kick. This gives him a much better post-knockdown situation. One of the few times when Gief really gets a knockdown on Sagat.
Mago took a little risk with that wake-up DP. Lost a lot for it.
Oh, no! And now full screen again. Itazan back to the minefield.
Oh, there's a nice deep DP. And throwing these fireballs to build himself some meter. Uses the EX to get him off of him again. And he's fighting his way out of the corner that way.
Life lead now for Sagat. All he needs to do is pester from far away, and that can build him the life lead, as you see right here.
Mago's got to be careful. The EX green hand is available, but nice placement. Dash DP.
And it was great EX usage too, because if Itazan had had Ultra 2 there, the invincibility of EX Dragon Punch would have gone right through Ultra 2.
Oh, very smartly played, Mago. Right back into the swing of things. Just, he puts him right outside of this like 2.5 block range. He's comfortable to throw fireballs. If he blocks one, it pushes him back a little bit. And Itazan's got to mix up those jumps. He's got jump forward, he's got jump fierce, he's got jump roundhouse even every once in a while. But
empty jump grab.
Yeah, the empty jump grab. That'll be the best of the third option. Just to make Mago mix up his anti-airs. Can't get too comfortable.
Tried to get in a little too hard afterward. Not a punish, just Mago knew that Itazan would try to get in. Match point now,
he's got
it.
it. Oh,
bad draw for Itabashi Zangia. Poor guy. Our Geef is out of here. Japan's Geef is gone. Mago moves on. The Japanese Faye and Sagat player. Still, there is a Geef player left in Snake Eyes.
It was really well played from Itazan.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Mago a step ahead at every turn.
You know, he did what he could do. I mean, realistically speaking, as Zangief versus Sagat, I really think that's one of the worst matches in the game. I feel like if you win 2 out of 10, then you're doing okay. So it's really bad. Just so many things that Sagat can do to control space. And Geef's ways of getting around it don't ultimately do that much for him even. He rarely gets knockdowns anymore. You know, it's a whole bad set of options.
Stand Roundhouse still great in that matchup for Sagat.
Yeah. You know, they've nerfed Stand Roundhouse,
yep.
And they've buffed Zangief's crouching attacks.
Yep.
Like sweep, but, you know, what are you going to do? Meanwhile, let's see who's playing on winners. Looks like... this is Kazunoko and Infiltration. That is going on right now, so if you...
Oh, sick. Kazunoko. I mean, Infiltration is Ryu.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Does better against Yun than Akuma does.
Yeah.
I definitely think that Yun is a way to beat Akuma. So smart play by Infiltration, who definitely is the kind of guy who keeps multiple characters in his